So today is July 14th. I'm on my way to Maine for a 5 or 6 person mastermind. I can't wait. I just picked up this car right here, convertible Mustang. Gonna have the top off, cruising the whole way, about 864 miles. Let's do this. Holy shit, man, beautiful. Don't listen to what these guys say. You're only as strong as your circle, so get inside. 76 again, we don't hide. Inner circle, inner circle, inner circle, inner circle, inner circle. So this is the house, the Creed house from Pet Cemetery. Right there is where Gage gets hit by the trucker that comes from this way. That is very cool. Which means that the Pet Cemetery trail is actually right down here. Right here is where Gage walks out and gets hit by the trucker. Right here, they filmed it. Just took a tour of the New England Motorcycle Museum. Hundreds and hundreds of bikes. Been watching their videos for a long time. Ken Caput Cycles. Here's a couple pictures I'll show you from inside. It's great to be here. I mean, if you look up Kaplan America on YouTube, you'll see what they offer. And I just got a little tour from Moses, who is like the security guard here. Phenomenal.
The trials you encounter will introduce you to your strengths. Remain steadfast, and one day you will build something that endures. Something worthy of your potential.
Well, I'm just about home from about 13 hours on the road. I did 600 yesterday, about 170 this morning. I'm going to be dropping off this rental car here in a bit. An incredible mastermind. This is the first of this group. And there's no name to this mastermind just yet. We're assembling it. Tony Wadley, David Breyer, Roger Wakefield, Jeremy Slate, Tyler McBroom. Badass entrepreneurs you guys got to get in touch with. But what I learned from this trip, I'm going to implement right away. some of the things that I've taken from these guys, I mean, I guess the most specific thing that I'm going to implement is I'm going to go dive very deep into the specifics, the systems, the processes, and also increasing video content. So we have courses not just for external, but for internal, for our business, for our writers, for our graphic designers. The main takeaway, I guess, even from that is I need to build a business so it's sellable. Whether I sell this business 20 years from now or not, it needs to be built in a way that it is sellable. And I know I'm doing things wrong right now, but we're starting to build a lot of traction. And when you ask people who are building, 7-8 figure businesses, they all say the same thing. Sometimes you build a business that is sellable and you want to keep it for the rest of your life, and you win, right? You win when you sell it, but you can also win when you just to keep it for the rest of your life. And it really comes down to, having everything rely on a system rather than you as the individual. Just read Built to Sell. I was reading Jim Rohn's Power of Ambition, Napoleon Hill's How to Sell Your Way Through Life, and what was the other book? Oh, Exactly What to Say was the other audiobook I listened to. 26 hours in the car, you need to listen to an audiobook. I say that all the time too, is, there are people out there who will go on a 26-hour road trip and listen to music. But I believe I've upgraded my mind just from the road trip. I prefer a road trip over flying. Less distractions, you're in your zone. There are other book companies out there that will not stand a chance. They just won't. At the DM Live, I was talking to Jeremy Bowers. He said, listen, man, you're the only book guy here. There's tons of real estate individuals, but there's one book guy. Become the book guy everywhere. And I can beat people in this industry easily. Now, I know I was becoming the book guy, but once a few other outside external investments kind of fell through, it opened up a door to say, okay, let's go and become the book guy everywhere. And so the team is finally being assembled, and the right team. Culture is there, motivation is there, incentives are there. I can't imagine where we're going to be going from here. So masterminds, I say to everybody, if there's one thing that I did 2017, when I drove to New York City to meet my first big client, I listened to Think and Grow Rich on the way there. I heard the phrase masterminds for the very first time, and I made a decision. I'm gonna join as many masterminds as I can that aligned with me. I think that was what the one avenue that changed the course of my life. Masterminds and events. Getting to know people, build their relationships, getting them to trust you, the commitment, the consistency, creating that buying relationship, investing, giving up a resource to be somewhere, to do something with the right people. Nothing like it. That's the key. Get around the right people. You'll start reading the right stuff. You'll start producing at their level, and your life will never be the same.